Hello everyone, we have the wonderful Jenny with us again here today. And as I mentioned on one of our earlier clips, Jenny has experience in many performing type of artistic ventures, not only as a vocalist, but also as a dancer and many other things. And she also has a background as an osteopath. Most recently, now she is also a published author. So I'd like to give you this opportunity to explain to those watching what exactly this new book entails and from what perspective and what you were trying to accomplish with it. And of course, the name of the book is?
The Authentic Performer, Wearing a Mask and the Effect on Health.
There we go. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I kind of wrote it really to answer questions that I had about myself and my own career, but also my experience of working with performer patients for many years, and looking at what is the physiology behind the experience of maybe an injury or just health challenges as a performer, but also going into what makes us a performer.
Right.
What makes us creative? What drives us to be artistic? I mean, nobody really chooses this profession because they think they're going to make a fantastic living at it. Maybe they will, but
right.
You know, most artists, you know, the reality is that they get by doing it, but they don't, you know, it's not something you would choose as a financial choice necessarily. So what is it that drives us to perform? So I wanted to understand the biology behind that as well, because I think it can explain a lot about who we are and how we respond in various situations. The kind of title, Wearing a Mask and the Effect on Health, what I tend to find quite often with performers is that when does the performance stop? And quite often when they would come to my clinic with an injury, and I have to take a sort of case history at the beginning, get to know them and find out details about them. And quite often you find that they're actually performing for you, and,
right.
and I'm thinking, I don't think this is you. And
right.
I find as a therapist, I'm a very hands-on manual therapist, and I got the sense that when somebody's further down that route, sort of constantly playing a role in general life as well as in their professional world, that I feel that I can't quite connect to their health. It's almost like I am treating the mask and not the real person. So until I can understand who they really are beneath that, I don't feel I'm going to be as helpful to them as I could be.
Right.
So again, I wanted to understand physiologically why that is. So the book kind of dips into all of that. I've written it from the perspective of a performer in a language to be understood by a performer, but really just try and unravel what it is that drives us to be creative, what challenges these pose physically and mentally, and some tips on how we can handle it. But it's more about opening people's mind to start exploring themselves and to really understand what drives them and how to maintain health through what can be quite a volatile career and with a lot of ups and downs.
Right.
So it's really just a kind of exploration of what it is to be an artist, how to manage your health through being an artist,
right.
and the wonderful medicine that art is in itself as well, because you know everybody gets that you know that kick from performing,
right.
Be it adrenaline, be it endorphin release,
right.
and it's the rewards that we're treated to for our performance, but there's an awful lot of struggles that go along with it too. So it's just really a big exploration of all of that.
Right. Excellent, excellent. And the URL is below this post, so please check it out. And thank you, Jenny. Thank
Welcome.
you.